Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of The Outer Worlds. In the last episode we've been helping out Ellie with a family matter, and we took on an assassination contract for Lilia Hagen, which we decided not to follow through with, figuring that it was probably in the colony's best interest for us not to kill the scientist that's trying to help us adapt to the local flora and the nutrients that can supply. We're heading back to Byzantium. We've got a bunch of little quests, and obviously the main quest there. So we're going to pick those up, carry on exploring, see what we can find. Starting off with some sprats in tunnels, I think. Now, the actual way into Byzantium is via this service elevator over this way. Ooh, grab a mag pick on the way. There's a lot of stuff that's just free dotted around. There are some things that are not free. So we can't just grab anything and assume. I think this was the particularly long elevator. And actually that reminds me, I wanted to have a look from here. Oh yeah, you can see the streets up above. Will you look at that? Now, we could fast travel our way up there, but the elevators are here to be used. And as a game designer, I would hate to put all the effort into stuff like this and then just not have it get seen. Like, you get it seen once when people travel through and then they ignore it. Right, come on you two, dance. Zero out of 10, both of you. I should 5.
Anti-Creo's facial mask skin cream leaves you feeling fresh and tingling. Do not operate heavy machinery for 2 hours after application.
Right. Okay, so sprats in tunnels. That was one of the side quests that we picked up.
I only wish they weren't showing so.
We haven't been into any of the places over that side yet. We did see the pub when we came through past the maintenance tunnels beforehand. Have another mag pick. I mean, this looks like it's in need of more than just maintenance. And we haven't been in the Halcyon parcel service either. So seeing as this was kind of on the way through, let's check out the HPS and then we'll head down. These are the people that gave us that DLC arm.
It's all in the wrist.
Oh well, this is going to be good for us. Let's loot the post office. 100%. That looks like a giant vault over there. It's not very helpful you being up here, mate. Ow. You know what? It's fine.
Staying out of sight.
Going.
Stealing while people walk right past the door. Most of what we do is going to be out of sight, but there are going to be a few things that might get spotted. So it's just generally better if we're quick about it. Up we go. So I do want to check out what that is. Doesn't seem to be anything. What's in this box? Just a little mod. Speaking of mods, we need to do some modifications on our sniper rifle. It might be worth us waiting until we've gained a level, because we're pretty close to gaining a level. He says, seeing that we're only actually halfway through. But it's not going to take us long. At the rate we're gaining experience. Oh. Hello.
Got my sights on you.
Really? I bet no one expected me to be in here. Oh, I would love to steal all of this stuff. Can I pull down the shutter? Is there any way I can close this place off?
I'm afraid I can't help you at the moment. Have a prosperous day.
Is that because you're working? I suspect it is.
burning the midnight oil, are we? The Halcyon Parcel Service's work is never done. Welcome to Halcyon Parcel Service. Deliveries guaranteed within standard margins of accuracy.
Well, I've heard that before. What exactly do you do here? I'm guessing it's deliver parcels.
Halcyon Parcel Service is the most dependable parcel delivery service in the colony. You might even say we're part and parcel of Halcyon's commercial enterprise.
Ah, I like that.
That's just a little parcel joke.
It's good. So if someone needed a package delivered, they'd come here.
Nope, just parcels. We don't deal in packages.
Oh, okay. What's the difference?
It's very technical. Halcyon Parcel Service strictly adheres to the standards and definitions of packaging as outlined by the Executive Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. We can ship all the parcels you want, but if I start shipping packages, I could get into some real trouble. Handcuffs and hard labor trouble.
Right. Okay. Well, I won't ask you to ship any packages then. I don't think we're going to ask them to ship anything, honestly, but still interesting to come in and loot the place from below. Right, down into this elevator. Sprats in the tunnels. We're looking for the white ones, not the green ones. Well, here's one of them, and it is quite dead. We do have a workbench here, so while we're here, let's sort out the sniper rifles. So, I wanted to, in fact, I kind of want to modify it. So, install mods on the barrel. Whisper quiet? No. Fun times? Yes. Short and straight? No. So, extra critical damage on the barrel, and then we had the previous one being corrosive. And I did kind of like that. Not sure precisely what it does in terms of damage output, but I'd rather have it as an option. We do obviously have the N-Ray mod. Now, if I tinker this, it's really cheap to upgrade it to start off with, so let's do the first couple at least. Hell, we can afford the third one as well. I think I'll leave it at that, getting it up to level 29. So it's doing over 300 damage per shot. Seeing as we're using our mind control ray, let's get that reloaded for now. Actually, you know what? Let's switch to the shrink ray. That's a regular Sprat.
Ooh, that had to hurt.
We know that there's going to be maintenance mechanicals and exterminator mechanicals down here. Don't want to get classified. Come back! Did we get him? I think we got him. Yeah, we don't want to get classified as something that needs exterminating. We're going to want to be a little bit careful. Closest one is just round here. I wonder if there's a reward for getting more of them out intact. There we go. Got second one. That's barred. While we're down here, let's loot the area. Are they hostile? Yes, they are.
That was fun.
ping, ping.
Score one for Felix.
Not bad, huh?
I do like the enthusiasm that Felix shows.
But
Oh, you as well? Well, you're not quite in a position for us to use our special abilities yet. It's 9 meters away. In here? Yes, come here. Got him.
Security patrol.
Take your best shot, asshole. Here we go.
you want some of this?
Anyone else?
Flying kick. And you're next. Oh my god, there's a lot of them in here.
That's the last of them.
Thankfully, they were relatively easy to deal with, but it looks like the HPS has been absolutely hammered. Right, we'll grab you, Lab Scrap. We want to check out everything in here, because who knows what we might find. I wonder why the exterminators came in and started murdering all of the HPS staff. Clearly that's a problem. Well, for HPS, not necessarily for us. Yeah, losing a lot of good employees. Ooh, looks like you can also get into the wall around there. Oh yes, that's where we got the other sprat from, isn't it? Okay, we've not got all the sprats. There's still one left to find. Let's have a look at the map. Back along and round. That seems to be where we'll go. Plenty more areas. This was barred over here, wasn't it? Yeah. So whatever that is, I think we would have to get into it from the other side. Which would mean coming at it from, I guess, some kind of hatch trapdoor. Sounds like there's more sprats in the walls around here. There you are. Not particularly keen on killing them, but 40 XP is 40 XP. What's this little bit? Toilets? Toilets. And the locker room. Well, locker room means things that we can steal. Not a huge amount, but anything is better than nothing. Ooh, UDL identity cartridge. That could come in handy.
Nice and quick.
We're still wearing our armor since the last fight. Once we're done in here, I might put on my talkie clothes again. Yeah, these sprats are very squished. Okay, back to where we were going. This is heading up and into an area that we haven't seen before. There's a lab sprat, and there is some rabbit sprats. And that looks like a giant sprat.
Going. Shook. In practice.
You're going down.
Some kind of sprat king. Gonfalos. Even shrinking him down, he's still big.
Someone else will clean this up, right?
Well, now we understand why the exterminators were down here, but
All the sprats I ever saw.
bloody
Be
well.
the third biggest.
The third biggest. I dread to think what else you've seen. Is this sprat alive? It is. Cool. Riot control armor and a lot of bones. Well, I think we've cleared the area pretty thoroughly. So that'll be all good. Okay, let's get back and hand this in. Just before we do, this area over here, the Acropolis district. Can we?
How'd you do that so fast?
Can pick our way in.
You got nimble fingers, Captain.
Kind of want to see if I can get up on top of this actually. Sort of, but I don't think it's going to be useful. If we get in there, we'll probably end up trapped. So, let's... Ooh, this actually transitions us all the way back up. Yeah, we should do that. It's going to take us to a slightly different area than we were in before, but we'll be able to figure that out. Okay, so let's have a look at the map. Oh, this is quite far away from where we were. Let's fast travel back to the maintenance tunnels, so we don't technically miss anything. Right, you wanted sprats?
Any luck finding my sprats?
Indeed, I have them all.
Truly? Why, this is marvelous! And all safe and sound. Oh, Reginald, Philippa, Vonda, Haroon, Iskander, Evelyn. I'm
They
never
have
letting you out of my
names.
sight again.
My word, they have
Please,
names.
take this. It's not much, but it's the best I can offer for the safe return of my darlings.
Hey,
Now-
money is money.
I've got to get back to the lab before my supervisor logs my absence.
Well, 8,000 XP. It's certainly nothing to turn our nose up at. Now, down below us, there was an area that we couldn't get into. So I think one of the buildings somewhere nearby will have access underground. So this is Prosperity Plaza. We haven't really explored it much. We know that there's the Forsyth Munitions. There is also the Billingsley's House of Inebriation. Seeing as that one is right here, let's hop on in and see what it's about. Oh my god. That is quite garish. Hi, Mr. Billingsley.
Have you tried our new cocktail sponsored by Rizzo's? 1 part Purple Spectrum vodka, 1 part artificial tomato-like substitute juice. We call it a Blue Bloody Mary.
Interesting. I could use a drink.
Then you'll want to speak with our automechanical inebriation assistant, located just over there.
Aren't you the bartender?
Quite so, but I would never lower myself to do something as gauche as tending bar. My automechanical assistant does all the work for me.
How lovely. Alright, take care. That's not going to be helpful at all. So we've got a bunch of corporate recruits, we've got wealthy citizens. I don't think there's any name people that we need to pay attention to. But we do have little side doors. Let's have a look at the map for in here. This doesn't actually go anywhere specific. How about this way out the back? Yeah.
Please allow me to improve your drinking experience with fine cocktails and pre-approved banter.
Pre-approved banter. Let's sell what we've got. At least just to clear out the junk. We don't really care about these. Not for the way we're playing. So back to the main square. Out of my way, mechanical. Back to the main square. Let's see what else there is
I've
over
always loved that
Prosperity
sculpture.
Plaza.
It's an oil ring, and you say that every time.
A haberdashery.
Everything's so...
You, with the hips. Over here. Let me take a closer look at you.
Oh, this is the one who supposedly designed the shoes.
Don't speak. Hold that posture for a moment while I admire you. You have a natural contrapposto, my dear.
Oh, do I?
The way you rest your weight against your hip suggests a certain rugged charisma possessed only by the mighty primal and the well-traveled spacer.
Well, I'll be one of those, I'm
Splendid.
sure.
I love it.
Okay. That's me. Rugged and well-traveled.
Ah, Celeste, you've done it again. I knew from the moment I laid eyes on you that I'd found my muse.
Does that pay?
I'm Celeste Jolicoeur, and you, my dear, are exactly what Byzantium needs.
Of course, because we're a breath of fresh air. What Byzantium needs is to be taken apart brick by brick.
Yes, perfect! That rakish audacity is exactly what I'm after. I'm working on a new line of clothing that will shock this city to its core, and I'd like your help. What do you say, my dear? Care to make history with me?
Sure. Sounds like fun.
Marvelous! You and I are gonna wake this city up like a cold splash of wine to the face. What I need is a survey of the outside world. What does the common laborer wear? How do the wild-eyed madmen of Monarch dress themselves? I've heard rumors, but I require samples.
Oh, you need me to...
Also, I expect you to
clothes?
model for me.
Oh, really? What's the benefit of seeing me wear it?
My dear, fashion is a performance art. An outfit without a body is like an instrument without a player.
Mm-hmm.
I'll need you to model for me the following: the apparel of an iconoclast, the armor of a marauder, and a full ensemble of spacer gear, helmet included. And when I say spacer gear, I mean an outfit worn by real spacers. None of that garbage spacer's choice pedals.
No tall shoes, though. I mean it.
You have the bearing and demeanor of a born model. You're going to absolutely murder this job.
Are you going to supply this stuff? I need to know more about these outfits.
I expect you'll cut an exquisite figure. What else do you need to know?
The iconoclast outfit.
I've heard rumors of these iconoclasts, half-mad zealots rampaging across the surface of Monarch. You'll have to find your own way into Monarch. I can't help you. Even if I could, I prefer not to interfere with your creative process.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, well, I'll see what I can do.
Fabulous! I can't wait to see what you dredge up.
Okay, can I buy something? Let's see, what have you got? None of this is really good. Although, I do like the glasses. Just say it, I do like the glass. Oh my god, look at that helmet. 84 armor on a helmet. It is giant, and I might need it. We're not really struggling in terms of defense right now. But that is a lot of armor on a helmet. And massive armor on... Oh, it's gonna make me buy it, isn't it? Okay, fine. We'll buy that, We'll buy that, and we'll do some jiggery pokery, right? So our new helmet, up it comes. Our new armor, up it comes. Our old armor had a load of stuff on. And it may end up being better for us once we level it up. That's the thing. But right now, these are better to wear. So we'll wear the new ones. That's bad. So that can go. That can go. This is the equivalent of our helmet. They may actually be the same type of helmet, just starkly different levels. So we'll hold on to this one as well, because we can give it to one of our troopers. I think we'll get rid of the stealth armor, get rid of the various helmets that we're not going to use. The rest is fine. In terms of weapons, these are all things that we've just picked up recently, so let's just mark them for sale. And we're keeping the shotgun as we said previously. Okay. So, we've got our new stuff on. It looks kind of cool. I'm happy enough with that. Our old helmet, for right now... Hang on, did Ellie take... Ellie has one of those helmets, okay. And Felix... We can upgrade Felix's one. There we go. So this old helmet can go. Once we've gained a level and we can tinker a lot cheaper, we can do some other big upgrades. I would love to be able to get behind here. You have guards, so we're not going to try and rob you right now, Celeste. A suit of armor and a headpiece from Iconoclast, Marauder, and Spacer. It's gonna take a while. Let's stick on all Halcyon in a day, because we're gonna need to go around and do that, but we are still exploring this area rather than explicitly doing the tour. That is an old, disused vending machine. Quite a surprise. I don't see anything down in the water. We have been quite far along in one of the water areas.
Is Mayfield still drinking?
Idiot's probably face down on the bar by now. Hey, Ellie, you wanna know what I think?
Yeah, let's head back down into the plaza, and we'll see what we can find.
What happened to the code of silence, Felix?
Hey, why do you always do that thing with your eyes whenever I talk to you? You on the alert, maybe? Looking out for hidden enemies?
Let's just say you remind me of someone.
I bet they were real pretty.
Huh. Better believe it, Felix. They were the prettiest. Okay, we have a few things to sell. Let's just sell there. And this is the first point on our tour. Register
Welcome,
the beacon.
Intrepid adventurer, to Prosperity Plaza, where the shops never close. Now, make your way to the bustling region of Emerald Vale. Prepare to be dazzled by the Vale's breathtaking lava flows, rated the third most impressive in Halcyon.
Wow. It's gonna take us out to lava flows? That's quite a surprise. Alright, well we're not gonna do that right now, that's for certain. We can't get into the Bijou's sprat sighted inside, so that's all quarantined off. Pick up the Stogie Slims just at the base there, though. And another little mag pick. There's so much waste that they've thrown around everywhere. It's really quite bad. In terms of what we've seen, we've explored pretty much this whole area. So I think we'll head over the bridge and into the next section of Byzantium. And we'll do that by going through... Oh, we'd need to come out of the... Oh, it's alright, we can get up to it this way. Going over the bridge. We can just grab everything off the tables. Oh my god. It's all free. It's all free and it's all for us. It is tiny amounts that we'd be making from this, but it's still stuff. Right, well, we are out of time for this episode, so we're going to finish up there. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you are enjoying it, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of The Outer Worlds. See you soon.